This is the Sabbath School lesson for the third quarter, 2021.
Lesson 13 from the series Rest in Christ is titled The Ultimate Rest. It's ready for teaching on September 25, and I'm Percy Harrold. Tuesday, September 1, Marching Orders. The prophetic big picture of history doesn't just allow us to sit back and do nothing as events unfold, events that we really can't control. So often the attitude can be, well, final events are going to happen as predicted, so what can we do about it other than just simply go along with them? After all, what can I alone do? But that's not how Christians are to relate to the world around them, and especially to final events. Revelation 14 tells us that our purpose at this time in history is to tell others about God's judgment and help them prepare for the second coming of Jesus. Read Revelation 14, 6-12. What is being taught here? And what are we to proclaim to the world? Why is this message of such urgency? Revelation 14, beginning at verse 6. Then I saw another angel flying in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel, to preach to those who dwell on the earth, to every nation, tribe, tongue, and people, saying with a loud voice, Fear God and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment has come, and worship him who made heaven and earth, the sea, and springs of water. And another angel followed, saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she has made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Then a third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If anyone worships the beast and his image, and receives his mark on his forehead or on his hand, he himself shall also drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out full strength into the cup of his indignation. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascends for ever and ever, and they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast and his image, and whoever receives the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are those who keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. As Adventists, we believe that present truth, as expressed in 2 Peter 1:12, is found specifically in these verses that we refer to as the three angels' messages. 2 Peter 1:12 reads, For this reason I will not be negligent to remind you always of these things, though you know and are established in the present truth. Here we find the essence of what our calling is at this time in Earth's history. Notice it starts out with the everlasting gospel, the wonderful news of Christ's death and resurrection, upon which our only hope of salvation rests. There also is the message that the hour of his judgment has come, as we read in verse 7, a powerful waymark that points to the end of time. Then, too, there is the call to worship the one who made heaven and earth, in contrast to the fearful warning about those who, staying in Babylon, worship the beast and his image. Finally, here is the depiction of God's end-time people. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are those who keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. Read Revelation 14:11. What does it say about the lack of rest for those who worship the beast and his image? And the smoke of their torment ascends forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast and his image, and whoever receives the mark of his name. No rest day or night for those who worship the beast and his image? Though various ideas exist regarding what this exactly means, all would agree that these people do not experience the kind of rest that God offers those who are faithful to him. And so to finish today, why do you think the first part of the three angels' messages is the everlasting gospel? Why must we keep this wonderful truth always before us as we proclaim these messages to the world? How is understanding the gospel so central to the concept of rest? This lesson was read by Dr. Percy Harrold for Christian Services for the Blind. It's supported by the Sabbath School Department and Hope Channel Australia and is rebroadcast by Christian Record Services and through podcasts at It Is Written in the United States, Hope Channel Germany, and through Apple iTunes and SoundCloud. Remember, God is always faithful.